on. Happy Wednesday. This video is for my Math 2 kids, a 6th period. How are you guys doing? So, if you're watching this video, you're already on my YouTube account. So, welcome. So this video is going to cover a few things. We're going to talk about the Khan Academy assignment that I'm giving you today, do some sample problems. So, first things first, my new YouTube account that I made just for you guys. If you're watching this video, you're already here. I've got a couple videos on Khan Academy, how to sign on. So for those of you who had trouble signing up, this video is for you. And then another video on finding it and doing assignments. So we're going to talk a little bit about this right now too, but this video goes into more detail about how to get the assignments and how to do them and how to redo them. Okay, so there's my channel. Do with that what you will. Yeah, and make sure you go on there for Khan Academy help. I know that the software is a little bit tricky. So for today, I'm going to try to keep the math content low and focus mostly on the Khan Academy aspects so that you guys know how to use it. That way we can be as successful as possible with the technology aspect of it before we get into the math part of it. All right, so the assignments for today is I want you to redo both the similar triangles assignments. So that was the similar triangles basic and the similar triangles advanced. Some of you haven't done it yet, so in your case, you're just going to do it for the first time. But for everybody, I want you to get 75% or better on both. That's totally doable. You guys can all get 75% or better, and I'm going to show you how to redo it. If you don't get 75% the first time or the second time, it's okay. Just, you'll get the hang of it. You can get 75% on both. So let's take a look at some sample problems. Okay, so first thing, when you're on Khan Academy, so I've already signed in. So if you don't know how to get to the sign-in page, or if you can't get to the assignments page, go ahead and reference the YouTube video on assignments or how to sign in so that you can get at least this far. Okay, so I'm looking at my assignments page and I see similar triangles advanced, similar triangles basics. And you'll notice these are the same assignments that were originally due tonight at midnight, but I extended the deadline until Friday. So you've got a couple extra days to finish it. You're welcome. For those of you who haven't done it yet, it just says start, so you haven't done it yet. Those of you who have done it, it's going to say try again, unless you got 100. If you got 100, it doesn't say try again. Can't do it again. But for anybody who got under 100, it's going to say try again. So I want you guys to all do these assignments until you get 75% or better. So a sample student here got 50, so sample student's going to try again. Okay, so let's do it. You're just going to click on try again, and it's going to notice it opened a new tab for me. Sometimes it opens up a new window. Sometimes it opens up a new tab. I'm not sure exactly why. It does it different every time, and I'm not sure how it looks on your phone, but I know that on your phone it's going to be very similar than on the website. All right. Before I go through this problem, I want you to make a note of this sidebar here. All of this stuff over here, this is all a distraction. You don't want to click on this stuff. It's going to send you away from the assignment, and this is stuff that I have not necessarily assigned you. So don't worry about this stuff. Just focus on your assignment here. Some things that you may not know. So I've already mentioned certain things like the calculator and the watch video and this little thing here. So I'm going to actually make use of these things right now. So pay attention. Even if you know how to do the work, pay attention so I can show you how to use the Khan Academy tools. All right, so let's go through this. First thing, triangle DEF is similar to triangle PQR. I'm looking at the question. And we're going to try to find K. Okay, well, where is K? Is right here. And K is side length RP. Okay, so as I start, I want you to notice right here, this little squiggly thing. I'm going to click on that. If I can, let me make this smaller. There we go. Perfect. And it gives us a grid, and we can actually draw stuff. All right, so let's do that. So what do I like? K is on RP. So I'm going to say RP. Okay, and RP, we know corresponds to something. Okay, well, if we're not sure what it corresponds to, we can look at the name. RP, that's the first and the last letter, last and first. So we can look at last and first here, F and D. So we know this is going to be FO. That's not what an F looks like. FD. Let me try one more time. T. That's better. Okay, so I'm set up my first ratio. RP is what we want. FD is what it corresponds to. And we can do another side also. So maybe we'll do QR. And QR is the second and third letter. So I'm going to go second and third letter here, which is EF. Perfect. Okay, so I've set up my proportion. Now to substitute. So we know RP. What is RP? RP is K. Okay. K. And we know FD as well. FD. Where's FD? FD is here. FD is equal to 6. Okay. Let's see if we can make that better. Perfect. Same thing on this side. QR. QR is here. QR is a value of 12. And EF. EF is here. And EF has a value of 24. Okay. So I've substituted all my values. Now what? Now we're going to cross multiply. So we're going to say this times too far. I'll get better at this, I promise. This times this times this. There we go. You'll get better at it too. So we cross multiply. That's going to give us 24K. 24K equals 6 times 12 is 72. All right. Which is going to give us K equals 72 divided by 24. What's that? Okay, so you can show calculator. Now let me show you something here. If I click on this, nothing happens because this menu is still up. So you're going to actually have to click on this to close this menu. That way you can access the calculator. 72 divided by 24 equals 3. Okay, so our answer is 3. And we can double check. I'm going to put this menu back on. There it is. It was indeed 72 divided by 24, and we know our answer is 3. Perfect. So I'm going to type in to the answer box 3. Perfect. Check. Wow, we did it. Good job. Next question. Okay, so you're going to click on next question, and then you're going to do the next question. And let's close the calculator down. There we go. Now, you can do the same for all of these problems. They're all the same type. Set up the ratio, solve, cross multiply. So I'm just going to do that one example. Go back and watch it again if you are still confused. But all of these are very, very similar. If you need to watch a video or use a hint, again, just like the calculator, you need to make sure that this menu is closed. That way you can watch a video or use a hint. This is the Khan Academy video. You can get a hint. If you get a hint, it automatically marks it as wrong. It marks it as you didn't know how to do it, which is, I guess, true. You didn't know how to do it. So feel free to use the hint, but then just know that that answer is going to be marked wrong. The videos you can watch and it'll still not mark it wrong. So you can watch the videos and try again. Okay, so that's that example problem. I'm now going to look at the second assignment because remember, I want you to do the basic and the advanced. They're both only 4 questions. So you have a total of 8 questions, not very much. So do this one until you get 75% or better. I'm going to take a look at this one. So for this one, I'm going to push start. And that's going to pop up the first assignment, which looks like this. Now I'm looking actually at the teacher page. Yours is not going to look like this. This is what I see. So I see what all the students put. I'm going to do these two of these problems. So I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to do this one. Actually, I'm not going to do them all the way. I'm just going to get you guys started on them. So let's see. Okay, here's that first one. First thing, I've got 2 triangles here. I've got one here, and I've got a big one here. The first thing I want to do is actually draw them separate. And let's see how good I can draw this freehand. I know this is 4 because it says 4 here. And I know this is X because it says X here. I don't know this length, so that one's not. And then I've got this big triangle here. So I'm going to draw that one on the side here. Doesn't look great, but it's okay. I know this side here is 12. And I know this side here is 4 plus 8. And I'm actually going to write 4 plus 8. And let me make a better 4 here. Okay, 4 plus 8. Which, of course, is 12. Okay, now I want you to notice that I'm not using just 8 here because 8 is not the length of the whole triangle. It's just from here to here. The whole triangle is 4 plus 8. Yeah? Okay, good. So then we can set up our ratios, and you can do it just like I did in the last example. I'm not going to go ahead and go through that just for time. You can rewind the video and watch how I set up the proportion there, and you can set it up here. Okay, good. Now the second question looks like this. Now, one of the big differences here is that the x is on the base, and I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. So to move to the next question, I'm just going to put a wrong answer here. The answer is not 2, but whatever. Check. It's going to let you try again. I highly recommend you try again. Don't click move on. I'm going to do it right now just so I can get to the next problem. Okay, here. So let's set it up. Just like before, I'm going to do 2 separate triangles. So I've got my 3 and my 2. Let's make that a little better. 2. There we go. That's this little triangle right here. And then I'm going to draw the big triangle over here. There we go. And so this side length is 11. And this side length is 3. I'm trying to do it with my mouse now. Plus x. I don't like it. Let me try that. Again, erase that. Oh, undo. One more time. Erase that. Yeah. And plus. Good enough. Okay, so I've got my small triangle here, 3, 2. I've got my big triangle here, 11, x plus 3. Now, in the last one, we could actually, remember it was 4 plus 8. We could actually say that was 12. Here, we can't do that. We just have to leave it as 3 plus x. So when we set up our ratio, it's going to look a little different. So I'll actually kind of show you what that looks like. You can set up a proportion. 2 is to 11, okay? 2 to 11. 11 goes to, okay, so we did 2, we did 11. So now we're going to do 3 goes to 3 plus x. There we go. So 2 over 11 equals 3 over 3 plus x. And you're going to cross multiply just like before. And I'm not going to finish this problem. That's for you to finish. But you can cross multiply here and solve for x. And the answer is x. Whatever x is, that's what they want. Okay. So we'll go ahead and stop it there. Good luck to you guys. Let's see. We did all the stuff. You have to get 75% or better on both. I can see all your scores. So make sure you do go through all that. If you have trouble getting to the assignments page or signing in, make sure that you reference my YouTube channel for those things. How do you get to my YouTube channel? Well, if you're watching this video, you're on it. Just go ahead and click on my name and that'll send you here. Okay, I think you all know how to use YouTube. All right, cool. That's it. I'll talk to you guys on Friday. We're doing block schedule now. So yeah, next time you'll see me is on Friday. Good luck till then. Bye.